Hey, it's me, Shania Combs. I am making this video because I'm gonna address some things that I find that I stand for. And I don't know why. I feel like doing this, but today, for some reason, I am finding a trust in my own words. I am believing in myself, even when I know that there's a world of people who just live to see me fail or see anybody fail. I finally feel like I trust my own voice, and I just feel like that there are some things that I need to say because I believe in them and I want to share it. And the first thing is, I think I addressed it briefly in the video before, but it's Trump. He is our president-elect, and he's our president. There's nothing I can do about that, and there's not much I can really complain about, considering the fact that I actually was too busy to vote that day. And when I did have time, finding out that there were still polls open at 7 p.m., I couldn't find a ride to the poll. So say what you want that I can't, then I don't have the right to express my disapproval of him when I put no effort, or not that I didn't put any effort. It was hard to be able to have my vote count that day. The first thing is his complete distaste for immigrants. And what makes me so angry and triggered, if you will, you can call this a video of me being triggered, whatever you want. You can say that I'm triggered. I'll even say that I'm triggered. I'm triggered at the injustice that we allowed to be promoted, the injustice that we allowed to be spewed in the face of our youth, the injustice that we allowed to make its voice known and have people who actually believe it to be true. I can't believe that is what happened. And it makes me completely triggered, if you will, that the fact that he is so against immigration, illegal aliens, and whatever the fudge that you want to say, I get it. I get it that they're taking from our economy. They're taking from our health care. They're taking from people who are allowed to be in this country. But what many of those people who are angry about that forget is most of their ancestors were immigrants. And if you're gonna come up to me and say, well, I'm this race and I support him, do you really? Because he is going against his own parents. He's going against who raised him. He's going against what built this country. If you want to make it great again, then put your money and efforts into something that needs help, not something that isn't even a problem in my eyes. what most people forget when they complain about them taking from our economy, healthcare, etc., is that when they came, they were immigrants. They took from Native Americans, people who were here and had a right to this land, who were born on this land, and stole from them, murdered them. And now we all have the audacity to say that they can't do it. We're denying them the opportunity that we stole when we first came here. It completely, it's astounding that there's so many people jumping on this bandwagon and so many people deciding that this is right, that this is just. It completely floors me, and it makes me sad, it makes me angry, it makes me triggered, because people in my family believe that. I'm adopted. I was adopted by a Caucasian woman and Caucasian man. And until the Trump rallies and stuff started, and I started talking to my mom about how wrong it felt to say that type of stuff, and that people were jumping to say they support, and how I told her that I thought that was wrong, and she was like, well, they are immigrants. They are taking things from us. They're taking stuff from people who deserve to be here. And it completely, I didn't feel more part for my mother then when we started talking about that, because her ancestors did the same to the Native Americans. But we go around saying how great we are, and how amazing America is, and how it's a place where you can say your dream, where you can achieve your dreams. But little do we discuss about how to get those dreams. We're going to do it by murdering and stealing from the people who had a right to be on this land. It makes me completely sad and triggered, if you will. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm one voice in the sea of millions, billions, whatever. But in putting my voice out there on this platform, even though I don't have anybody, I know I have 12 subscribers. I want to put it out there. I want to have faith in my own opinion. And I want to be able to say that that is what I believe. And not only is it what I believe, it's the truth. The fact that I'm saying that what you are saying immigrants are doing now, we did, and more back then to get this land that we made great, when in all reality, it was great before we came. It wasn't ours. And then we go around spewing all this stuff about how they're stealing from us, they're ruining our economy, blah, blah, blah. Is that not what we did when we first came here? That's all I'm going to say for this video, because that took up 10 minutes. And that's how I feel. And if any of you guys have any opinions, anything, literally, say it below. Find me wherever social media is just Shania Combs or Shania Lynn. Look me up on anything. comment, whatever. Like, subscribe, and take a moment to think before you call a human being illegal. Because being illegal, a human being can't be illegal. And that's all. Have a good week. Peace.